December 12th, 2020. So since the hard drive crashed and I lost all those scripts, I had to go rewrite them. I've rewritten them, and then of course getting that data to pipe into the database, you have to be very specific. One little mischaracter and it doesn't log to the database. So I've been messing with that for probably about an hour. Finally got it working. The weather station logging data, and you can see up here in the chart, if I kill this crazy light, all the new values are coming in again. And it seems to be working again. I hope I don't have those sensors mixed up. I don't think I do, but I'll have to double check those once we get the furnace fired back up and get heat production up. I'll be able to distinguish if I have the right sensor addresses for the right corresponding sensors in the database. I think I have it all right, but easy to mix those up and not really notice it until you see a temperature that looks wrong. But glad to have that back online. Pretty much everything up to date on the SD card, and I'm going to do a clone or a copy to the new USB drive, and hopefully we'll be back online and functional. I was supposed to work with my friend Aaron today. That got canceled at last minute, so figured I'd get this online. It's kind of bugging me not having this online and logging. And now I'm going to go out and see if I can make some progress on that water tank and get that set up while we still have warm weather. But just thought I'd do a quick update and share. Oh yeah, daytime, nighttime, just keep rolling. So, while I'm doing all the stuff on upgrading the Pi and copying partitions and software updates and rewriting code and doing some database table changes, I'm also working on the tank, of course. So I brought these nice chunks of insulation out. I think these are 4-inch, really nice stuff that my friend gave me. I don't really want to cut these, because as soon as you cut a piece of insulation, if you have to use it again and it doesn't match perfectly together, and really even if it does, you get this thermal bridge through it. And I expect these will make excellent materials for some future project that will be a little less slapped together, so to speak. Anyway, so I got the tank placed on a pallet. I came in with the loader and packed the chips down a bit more here. So if anything, it might lean in a little bit toward the greenhouse. That's alright, because the valve will be over here. I guess you can't see it from here, but so I was just looking at how I was going to put this together and seal it, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to use. I really kind of want to wrap this whole thing in plastic and then figure out how to seal it in together. I'll probably stand both of these up like that one is, and then probably take a ratchet strap and ratchet strap these together to keep them in place, and then I'll backfill around all this with wood chips. But I wanted to be able to seal this together with some sort of, seal that makes it airtight to the greenhouse, so we don't have a huge air leak here. And I couldn't think what to use, but so I just kind of went on about other chores, and I was cutting some firewood over on the other side, and I remembered to have a huge piece of leftover greenhouse plastic. I think it might have a few holes in it, but I don't think it's too bad, and I think it's big enough that I should be able to pull the tank back out of here, set it down with extra slack, and be able to pull it through, and basically be able to wrap the whole tank and this whole insulation frame and tie it right into the greenhouse. So it's sort of like an extension of the greenhouse, but without having to frame out a whole frame. So I'm going to investigate that. But anyway, things are coming along. Carry on. Well, so I drug it out, and it's a decent sized sheet of plastic, but of course the mice got into it. Frickin' mice. Look at all these chew holes. This end isn't as bad as the other end, so maybe I can use this end and maybe even double it over. I hate the mice. Quick shot inside the greenhouse here. This is that Ponderosa lemon, well, more than one. I think it was 11 seeds from my friend Jack over at Geeky Gardens. And I'm really stoked to report. I showed the one up the other day, but also 2, I think that's 2, and 3, I'm pretty sure that's 3. So we are getting seed germination, so that's exciting. And I'm glad I didn't dump this too soon. Just a quick update. Ponderosa lemon. That moment when you realize that you throttled the stove way too hot for how warm it is out. And the vents open automatically because it's so warm in here. Yeah. Need to put an exception in that script, either with a sunlight sensor or light sensor, or a timing lockout, so we don't do that. But whatever, it's super warm in here right now. I just refreshed the entire database, the potato base, and yeah, it's 85 degrees in here. So yeah. All right, gotta go catch the portal. Whoop whoop. I guess it's time to go trap mania on the mice, because I had some nice Ponderosa lemon seedlings going here, and it looks like the freaking mice got most of them. There's one left here, and I don't even know how to protect that from them. That's so frustrating. I'm gonna go on a mouse killing spree. December 14th. We have a wicked snowstorm and wicked cold weather inbound starting tomorrow and going through into Thursday. So I'm trying to get this tank capped up. And yeah, talk about incomplete thoughts, incomplete designs, and shoddy construction work. I'm going to take a coffee break here. I'm a little frustrated with the wind and the crappy plastic. Not sure if I'm going to stick to quite the plan I'm on, but yeah. I'll take a maple tree to go.